Hello, I'm Paraketh, and this is the video walkthrough to my adventure map, Spellbound Quill Saga, Writer's Block. Let's get started. Hello, Jenson. Hello, Paraketh. Could you grab my lunch and bring it to me, please? Okay, so we've got a cheese and pickle sandwich, an apple, and filing cabinet keys. So I'll start by giving these to Jenson. And we've got prismarine crystals. And this is the filing cabinet. Where we get 2 books. So let's read the newspaper excerpt first. An alarming trend seems to be affecting our modern society. That trend being the ever-increasing lack of imagination and intuitive thinking in our upcoming generation. Children are set up by modern technology to never have a break. Their minds never get a chance to experience boredom or alone time. The exercise of imagination and intuitive thinking relies on an atmosphere where the mind has nothing else to do but dream or think in silence. This trend seriously affects the advancement of society. While it's commonly viewed as an accepted change, it may be the largest contributor to our current scientific stagnation. If the majority of our future generation has no imagination or ability to think out of the box, would it be a surprise if new ideas become more rare or new ideas encounter resistance in the future? If the human mind is taught to never challenge the accepted and lacks the ability to stray from what we think is reality, we will reach a plateau in innovation and our technological advancement will come to a screaming halt. Right, Jenson's diary. Finally received the funding from the Federal Investigation Bureau. Once I have the lab up and running, I will be able to advance my research into unreality misplacement. With the lab complete, I have started to explore the possibility of building an interface between reality and unreality. Started working on a prototype portal. If only I knew how to power it. Met a young writer who claims to possess some kind of magical writing tool. He allowed me to analyse it, but it appears to be just an ordinary quill. He said that it used to aid him in his writing, but now he is suffering from writer's block just like everyone else. Started studying geological samples in the hopes of finding a crystalline power source for the portal. While studying prismarine stones, I realised the possibility that the writer's block may be more than just a metaphor and perhaps an actual physical object. Obtained a particularly potent prismarine sample. If I can isolate the crystals within it, then I may be able to use them to power the portal. The young writer dropped by the lab today. He has been doing his own research into writer's block, which suggests that it occurs when the 4 key components of fiction become fragmented: comedy, tragedy, imagination and drama. He said he would visit again in 2 weeks. I have isolated enough prismarine crystals to power the portal. All I need now is a test subject. I wonder who that's going to be. I decided to ask the young writer if he would help me to repair the rift between reality and unreality. He seems willing. Hopefully tomorrow I can get him to throw a prismarine crystal into the machine, which should transport him to unreality. I hope he doesn't ask too many questions, as I simply cannot answer them. I've no idea what lies on the other side of that portal. Okay, so let's get rid of these. And throw the prismarine crystals into the portal. Ta-da! Okay. So, use bookcases to record a location in your journal or set spawn. So we press that. Uh-oh, this portal's broken. Place the writer's block in the altar to restore the reality portal. And here's the altar. Unite the 4 shards to forge the writer's block. Let's take those. thank goodness we've come out here in the daytime and not in the middle of the night. Okay, so there's two ways to go. We're going to go this way. Oh well, we'll go get the bones chest. Oh dear. Oh well, that water was handy. Oh, and some more arrows, lovely. Okay, so we'll head to this orange house first. This is Spencer. Be careful near the graveyard, Paraketh. I've heard strange noises coming from the mausoleum. So Spencer wants a cookie in return for the mausoleum key. But first let's loot his house. So we'll steal his chicken. And here we've got a cookie recipe, baking ingredients, 3 sugar and 2 milk buckets. So the cookie recipe is just telling you wheat, cocoa, wheat. But we don't need that because we already know how to craft that. And we've just got a music disc in here. Pop you some music on, Spencer. Hope you weren't looking forward to that chicken. Grab these eggs. We'll head back the way we came. But of course, if you want to change it to suit your gameplay, then that can just be changed. Okay, so we follow these torches down here to this little house. pie recipe, another milk bucket, and 5 wheats, and that's his baking ingredients. So we don't want to be crafting that into, say, bread, or we'd better leave those. Right, we'll steal these baked potatoes and 11 torches. Hello, Echo Bunnyman. Parakeet, I'd love a pumpkin pie, but I daren't leave the house since the necromancers took over the temple. And if I can get to speak to him. He would like a pumpkin pie in return for the temple key. And the temple is actually just down there. Can we get in his bed? Yeah. Right, so now back up here. And now that we've got some torches, I'm just going to place a few around the bottom of this waterfall, just to make it easier. Look, we've got a creature here. That's exactly the sort of thing we want to avoid. Okay, so we'll go back up here. Well, the spider should be friendly in the daytime in any case. And go back this other way. And let's just hope there's not a million baddies at the bottom of here. Okay, this is the third house, and we've got a cow now, so let's get the 3 milk in the milk buckets. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He kept her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Stealing your rabbit, Peter, Peter. Oh well. My wife got tired of being in a pumpkin shell and went to study at the Skyland Academy. Oh, Parakeet, I do miss her cakes. So he's wanting a cake in return for the Mage's Academy key. So we should be able to craft one of those now. Keep those buckets just in case they come in handy later. Right, and then we've got a pumpkin, some cookie ingredients, and there's the cake recipe just in case it's needed. putting any music on for you, Peter. Right, I think we'll go back the other way because there seems to be a lot of baddies lurking around that area. Right, now this looks like the graveyard that Spencer was talking about, but of course we've not got the key for the mausoleum yet. And that's the Skyland just over there, not quite close enough to render. And actually I can see there's a bonus chest over here. We may as well grab that now. Stacks of torches, so it's worth going for that chest because they'll come in handy. Spencer's house now, and we should be able to make the pumpkin pie and the cookies. And Spencer only wants one cookie, so we've got the mausoleum key and we can eat the other 7. In fact, we'd better just eat something now. Now we could go to the Mages Academy or the mausoleum because we've got both keys, but for the moment we'll go back to Echo Bunnyman's to get the last key. So we've got the keys for all the locations. Okay, so give him the pumpkin pie, and then we've got the key for the temple as well. So what I'm going to do now is head back over to the hot air balloon near Spencer's orange house. And then in the next episode we'll go and explore the Mages Academy. Right, so there's the hot air balloon where I'm going to head now, and I'll see you in part 2.